create IAM role for our EC2 instances which I'll be creating for Kubernetes cluster. So on and all, this is the overall role which is there here. So it gives permission of S3 bucket to put S3 bucket to SH key in S3 bucket. So it will allow EC2 instance to push SH key to S3 bucket. So this is the bucket name I'm giving for one particular this bucket only. This is the bucket, and one more permission we need is EC2 instance describe. By this command I'll be putting in user data. So by that command, what it will do is it try to fetch the public IP of private IP of the instance and try to put it in the etc inventory file. So overall, this is what we'll be achieving through this video. So do we have S3 bucket? Yeah, we have one S3 bucket. This is the S3 bucket which I'm naming my key, and there's one key here. Don't need to worry. This will be replaced anyway. Whenever we push any key, it will replace it with new one. I've not enabled versioning for this because SH key we don't need one SH key. We'll be pushing each and every we'll be pushing new SH key every time when that script runs. We need different SH keys. So every time the bastion runs the script, it will push the SH key from the bastion host to this S3 bucket, so we have given permission for put, right? Yeah, so we have given permission for put. So remaining servers, what it will do is it will pull the SH key into their authorized key, SH authorized file. So yeah, so that's how it is. So this is the role, and role we have named it as bucket role. This is the role. Two policies I have attached. Let me check the policies. So given all access, right? Get, put, list, everything for this bucket, for this my key bucket. At the bucket level, it will have access, all access. It will have all access at the bucket level. And let me check another policy which I've already created. This is EC2 instance policy. We should be able to describe the EC2 instance by what it will do is it will try to describe the EC2 instance and get the private IP, so that it will go and put it in etc inventory file. It will update the inventory file with the private IP. We are automating all these manual tasks which we'll be doing. So these are automation which we are doing for updating the IPs and all, right? So this is the overall role. The role has two permissions: EC2 instance level permissions and S3 bucket level permissions. And the role name is S3 bucket policy. Let's create the role and let's not try to attach to the instance because we have not created any instance till now. But let's try to create the role. Like how do we? Role is there, right? So we don't need to create. We need to fetch it by using data. AWS instance profile bucket access. Bucket access is the name, right? Yeah, bucket access is the bucket policy is the name. Sorry. That's the internal name anyway, but I want to name it exactly like our role. So now comes our role. That is our role. So we are fetching the role. This is the role name, and this is the policy name. This is the role name, and this is the internal name of the role, which we want to give to our resource. So overall, this is the IAM role which I am trying to attach, which I'll be attaching into EC2 instance. Our next videos will be creation of EC2 instances. Then I'll be creating bastion host and one NFS server and master and worker nodes. So I'll be attaching this role to that servers. So how do we attach? I'll create video on creation of nodes, right? So I'll show it in that video. But anyhow, this is the overall information on how to create a role. Like this is the policy. Role is already created. We have role here, and this is the S3 bucket which we have. So this will be deleted anyway. So I guess this is the overall thing which we wanted to achieve. We want to create IAM role policy for our EC2 instances. So we have created role policy for our EC2 instances. That's all. That's all about this video. Let's continue in our next video in creation of the increase of the EC2 instances. Let's create our EC2 instance in next videos. But this video, this is enough.